Hello, hopefully you can hear me. I'm on an Acela train, so it's going to be noise in the background and I'm going to shake a little. Okay, this is pure Q&A. Okay, so I'm going to answer your questions as I see them. Let's start asking them when we very explode in October. Well, ask any question besides something that's trading related. Okay, because we can't really do that. What kind of news do you think Reggie has today? Well, we announced the Central Exchange trading software is going to close beta next week. Developers and I both agree on that. The GUI, the graphical user interface for the rental application, went live public beta earlier this week, so everybody can access to it. If you take a look at the Twitter feed, you can, or the social media update I gave, simply click the link, gives a set of instructions on how to use it, and there's a link at the top to access the actual beta. I simply ask that everybody who uses it or tries it out reports all usability issues, bugs, etc. Via the contact form, or simply actually send them straight to me if you wish, or Messiah, Reggie@Veritaseum.com, or MASIAH@Veritaseum.com, and we'll forward them to the developers. If you're a member of our Slack channel, ask for permission to go to PCAP feedback. You can do it directly and interact with the developers if and when they have time. Joe Kai. Oh, before we get started, I know it's the middle of a work day, but everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the share button, and everybody subscribe. Let's get some people in here. Will very rental agreements be available to top 10% token holders, i.e. those that have 100 or 200 tokens or more? I don't think that would be the top 10% of 100, 200 tokens or more. The top 10% will probably be somewhere in the thousands of tokens, but that's not relevant. The rental agreements will be available to everybody. Just be aware that the rental agreements have fixed costs, so economies of scale come into play. So the agreements are cheaper depending on how much you put into the agreement. So if it's a fixed cost of, let's say, 0.001 ETH, it's very inexpensive if you're using a 50,000 Ethereum contract versus a 2 Ethereum contract. And that's the way money works right now. We'll try and drive the cost down. The rental agreement is part and parcel with very complex smart contract cornucopia, so that's where the expenses come into play. How do you think U.S. regulations and global crypto will play out in the world? Who knows, man? Who knows? Should I sell Veri to get some PayPal and then take profits to buy more Veri? That's a trading question, so that's not my germane. I can't answer that. Are you on a train or an airplane? I'm on a train, dear seller, to New York. How are things moving along with the top 10 stock exchange? I will be going to see them again later on this month. We shall see. I have a deal that if it doesn't work in, I can't say much. If it doesn't work in another part of the world I'm working on, I will bring the deal to them. It's a very small deal, but it would be not even proof of concept. It's an actual deal, and it will be the first time that exchange has done business like that. Explain $200 million deal. I can't explain deals until the deals are finalized. So please don't ask me to explain something that's not public already. If you want the deal to go through, and if you want Veritaseum to succeed, you can't burn our partners, our customers, or clients. Hey Reggie, did you talk to Obama? Yes, I did talk to Obama actually. Just coming back from DC. Very interesting, but that was a closed door session, which I did laugh at, but it was interesting. And if anything comes of that I can make public, I will. I did have conversations and doing some additional Veritaseum-based products and services. Believe it or not, we might even consider doing something along the lines of voter registration. That would be interesting. But again, I have to make sure it's finalized and it's suitable for public release. Is there documentation or info on how the rental facility works? Yes, there is. The most recent blog post on Veritaseum.com is an instruction manual, a brief instruction manual, how to, and a link to the actual beta. When is your next speaking event? In Jamaica. I am doing a press release in New Kingston. I don't know if I'll be there. It's on October 5th. I don't know if I'm going to be there myself. in October 20 something. I will release it. We are doing a marlin fishing tournament in which I will sit down and I will speak until my ears fall off. I will also do ad hoc speaking engagements as well. Okay. When will the platform be available for trading? Very soon. Hold for 1 second. Seems to be commotion and missing your train in the back. My buddy really got excited about the 3 arbitrage options. Actually, you should. They're very slick. I can't reveal what they are just yet, but if you are a part of the beta testing group, it would be closed, and this would be available to the top Veri holders. The same thing, over 1,000 Veri or more. Send an email to Messiah, M-A-S-I-A-H, at Veritaseum.com, and that's to be part of that. We should be opening up next week for a closed beta. Am I hiring? Well, I am in desperate need of a secretary and administrative assistant. I am in need of strong Solidity developers and engineers. I'd much rather be a strong developer and engineer, and that's the best case scenario. I would like for you to know what you're doing in coming in. Okay, I'm also looking for investment bankers for to be used to turning around companies. Talk to me. Looking forward to the exchange. Reggie took 6 hours to get from fiat into Veri today. I'm sorry to hear that. Goals for October. Let's get the betas going. Okay, it's hard to do a goal month to month because this is a much longer range project. Let's see. Should I sell Veri? How do I think it's regulators? Can you name another country involved? No, not as of yet. And once we have everything signed and the country gives permission, I will name everybody. Your photo said Veritaseum centralized platform. Do you mean centralized or decentralized? I meant centralized. The legacy style fiat to Veri digital asset and back is centralized. The reason is the world is not ready for a full-on decentralized platform right now. That being said, we are creating a full-on decentralized platform. At the same time, we're creating a centralized platform to run parallel. And so those who are not willing to take the jump, basically if you took the red pill, you go centralized. Take the blue pill, you go decentralized. I hope I got those colors right? It's been a while since you saw the Matrix. Remember Jamaica? When we were Veri, Jamaica opened up doors for capital to fly in. That's up to Jamaica actually, but things are moving along. I'm actually waiting on the final second draft for the contract to sign. That's how close we are. And until I see it, I won't know, but I'm flexible. Obviously, I want this to work. So expect Jamaica to start soaking up capital worldwide, hopefully after we get everything finalized. Can you list examples of assets that will be listed on the Jamaican exchange? Are we talking Jamaican equities? Will it be everything? It will be top crypto assets. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Veritaseum. It would be the Veritaseum subtokens. It would be Okay, I got cut off. Remember, I'm on a train, so that's going to happen. So it would be physical assets, real property revenue and economic streams such as lease income, potential capture, capital gains, equity ownership, title, etc. There would be companies, private companies in whole and in part. The potential for public companies may be there. It would be other assets, intellectual property assets, and the conventional digital tokens. Veri subtokens will be those tokens used to tokenize the assets I was just discussing. So we have Veritaseum proper, which you need to get access to financial machines such as the Vader, etc. If you don't know what that is, go to the site, take a look at it, do a search for VEADIR, okay, all financial machines. And then as a subset of those tokens will be created for special purpose uses, such as veritizing office building, right? Veritizing a medical practice, which we're going to try our hardest to get through at the end of the year. We were actually retained to do that. veritizing debt, private equity, etc., etc., etc. So you can see ve.md, this is Veritaseum.medical doctor office, etc. What did I say after FBTC and Veri? I can't remember what I said then. Sorry about that. Will this be the first time BTC and F can be traded on a regular exchange? It depends on how you define a regular exchange, but this exchange will be owned by the actual Jamaica Stock Exchange. So it will be BTC, F, fiat currencies at a bare minimum of US dollars and Jamaican dollars, and I will push for other Asian and European currencies as well. At the very least, the Chinese renminbi, yuan, and the euro. It will be. You explained crypto assets and we lost you. I can't remember the train of thought I was at because I don't know where we lost, but I'm on the train, so this is going in and out. Ask me another question, I'll answer. Again, okay, we're a little light on this one. There's only 107 simultaneous viewers. Everybody pound the like button, everybody pound the share button, everybody hit subscribe. Stay positive. Some people are so negative. I don't know who's being negative, but I'm quite positive. I'm extremely excited about this possibility, this opportunity and adventure. Unfortunately, I guess since we got off to such a rapid start, people think that there's groundbreaking news to be released every week. And that's not how it works. It takes months and years to negotiate a deal. We're moving very quickly. The connection is approved. Looks like a scene from Mission Impossible. Yeah, that's me, the super spy. Reggie is literally riding the very train. Literally, thank you very much. Got jokes. So can I use my Veri to buy Jamaican property directly? Yes, if someone actually veritizes the property, you can use it to buy either partial interest or full interest in a property. And we have actually a very long list of properties, both distressed, dormant, and otherwise, that we're looking to veritize. We're talking some interesting stuff, beachfront property, etc. When we all become millionaires, can we meet in Jamaica for a few rum runners? Do that before you become millionaires. I'm confused. Didn't the memorandum of understanding say Veritaseum will be up and running at or around August 31st for the GSE? Yes, it did. But if you are at all familiar with software development, business negotiations, regulatory issues, or just trying to make money, it's hard to put dates on that. That's like saying this piece of legislation will be agreed upon by both Republican and Democratic parties and be passed exactly on August 31st or around August 31st. Ask Trump if it works like that. We can do that right now, Peter. He's right. Reggie, when Moon Reggie, great speech at Harvard. Thank you very much. Too bad they cut you off. That is true. But I will be speaking several other places very soon.